Trading has closed on the 8th of March, 2023. We always do our disclaimer, go over our calls and make some predictions, but I'm going to preface today's commentary with a rare opportunity for people to see a top analyst do his thing for free. That analyst is Rod David. He's a really top market analyst. I listen to his commentary every day. And I'll tell you, there are very few people whose comments I listen to. He usually is pretty tight-lipped about his proprietary indicators, but on occasion, he gives a free peek at his work, and tomorrow, March the 9th, 2023, is one of those days. I'm going to recommend everyone go to the link in the description of this channel, find a link to his service. It takes you to this address in case I did something wrong with the link. He's going to analyze the market about 7 o'clock Eastern Time for about 15-20 minutes. He'll take a break and he'll resume at 9:15. It's a rare chance to get a free look at a top analyst who has a lot of his own proprietary indicators. You don't have to register. You don't have to leave any credit card information. It's yours for the taking. Okay, now let's go back to our routine. This is my trading plan for tomorrow, which is March the 9th, 2023. Remember, it's a plan. I can change it. I can be wrong. Trade at your own risk. Look for the pattern today with the early high, which is this. Tomorrow has the early low. He said unless we gapped and promptly undercut this low, we should see higher prices regardless of where we closed, and we did that. This is just a reminder of what we said. It's also a reminder I'm busy all week. I have personal business. I do look at the market. I'm interested in the market. I just don't have as much time as I normally have to analyze, but might not make too much difference because I don't think today's action changed very much, as we'll see. During the day, we got an ultimate sell signal in the morning from MEJT. That's the minimum. You almost always get more, and we did. MEJT gave a lot of moves that were called false, meaning they would retrace, and they've all retraced. That's retraced back up. These retraced back down. This one's retraced back up again. Well, we have this daily pattern. I don't think anything's changed. I think we've hit wave C equal to wave A, and we are just consolidating within wave gray C. It could be over. It could be that A of C is here and we make an ABC, but it doesn't change the long-term picture. We had this count yesterday with yesterday's low being ABC with C equal to 61.8%. Today's ABC, there's C at 0.786. Now it doesn't have to stop there. Could go down to 100, which is around 39.54, but it's the same general idea. I'm not certain it will, though, because we have low after low after low for a day and a half, and we couldn't hold on to them. Right at the end, we had this big rally, closed over all these lows. Now, I don't know how it'll open tomorrow. Futures are down slightly as I'm recording this, and if we gap and undercut this low early on tomorrow, this recovery doesn't mean a thing. But for right now, here's a day and a half of drop, which we recovered post-haste. And if that's maintained at tomorrow's open, it's a rejection of these lows, and we should see higher prices even if we don't close higher. Now, so far we've had this huge move This is a pretty painful correction for anyone who's long, but let's not forget that this pattern here took years to form, and it's not going to be invalidated by a 2.5 day drop, which doesn't take out the prior low. Tomorrow's pattern has the early low. We could still gap up. Despite probing lower for most of the day, we closed over multiple lows which printed over the last day and a half, and if maintained at tomorrow's open, this is a rejection of the lows and should lead to higher prices regardless of where we close. If we gap and promptly undercut today's low, that kills the pattern. But today was a change in trend day based on someone else's work with a square of 9. And this one has had some pretty amazing hits, is all I could say. So there's no guarantee it hit today. But it's hit quite a few times. And I don't think this drop here is going to change the long-term picture, which calls for much higher prices. Tomorrow has an early low, doesn't mean you won't gap up. I look for higher prices unless we undercut this early. Don't pass up a chance to see David at work. And that's today's call.